The Daytona 500 is coming up this Sunday. And when you think of huge NASCAR crowds, you probably think of great food and beer.
Beer, yes, but Mike Hegedus says a different beverage is coming on strong at the track right now. Hegedus tells you all about it when Mike on America comes your way after this. The NASCAR season's upon us. It kicks off Sunday in Florida with the Daytona 500. And while most major beer and spirits companies have some kind of NASCAR sponsorship, the consumption of one other beverage in particular is growing faster than any other among NASCAR fans. On America Today, Mike Hegedus exercises his palate in, where else? Charlotte, North Carolina.
It has been called the sport born of booze, buoyed by beer. NASCAR, hard-charging drivers cheered on by hard-drinking fans, except as the car jockeys have gone from Bubba to GQ, the fans are going from Bud to Beaujolais.
There were probably 80 people in my bar last night, as is typical on a Wednesday night, and I saw 2 beers poured. The rest was predominantly red wines, white wines.
In fact, the fastest growing segment of wine drinkers in the U.S. are NASCAR fans, up 29%. It's a statistic not lost on.
This will be the master control.
Doug Rice, he is president and general manager of
Jimmy Johnson, he's feeling pressure from Jeff Burton.
PRN, the Performance Racing Network, the radio arm of publicly traded Speedway Motorsports. PRN, which started by broadcasting just 6 days a year in 1988, is now carried on over 700 stations across the country and on satellite radio. They are expanding their facilities at Lowe's Motor Speedway in Charlotte and their programming to, of all things, a wine show.
Bill, welcome to the Crush. What problem can we solve for you today?
They believe a first of its kind.
If we can pick up the race fans and take them with us, great. Get on the bus and let's go. If we don't, that's okay too.
Women are going to tell you they know everything about wine regardless, and at least you admit you're a beer drinker. That's a good start.
The show, which is produced in Charlotte and syndicated, joins a country music show that PRN also originates, both aimed at growing groups of avid fans, which is the way PRN got started.
If you're a wine drinker, you know how avid you are. Wine drinkers talk about wine, they talk about the flavors, the smells, the character of wine. They're fans.
So with one winery sponsoring races on the Busch circuit and a couple of team owners moonlighting as winemakers and more fans drinking wine than ever before, NASCAR just might have a new image. Junior Johnson may have started the whole thing by running shine, but when it comes to racing these days, more and more will be celebrating by sipping wine. I wonder if Richard Petty knows about this. On America, Mike Hegedus, CNBC in Charlotte, North Carolina.